Yeah, we're far from done here. It's time to go over another 5 of the good character level up cards. Once again, we're kinda going in chronological order, so it's mostly Duel Monsters and GX characters again, so deal with it. Light-Imprisoning Mirror and Shadow-Imprisoning Mirror take me back to a simpler time. 32 hours ago, before Dimensional Fissure was in the game and these were the top shelf floodgates. Light-Imprisoning Mirror negates all light monster effects activated on the field or in the graveyard, and Shadow does the same exact thing except for dark monsters. Both level up rewards for the Insane Clown Posse, level 30 for Light Imprisoning Mirror and level 35 for Dark. Really not bad levels to grind to. Preventing monster effects from activating is amazing disruption, but when you continuously have it on the field, then it becomes a floodgate. Very nasty one at that. To the point where if your opponent only has light monsters and no back row removal, then Light Imprisoning Mirror wins the game a lot of the time, and vice versa. And the reason these two are held to higher esteem than other attribute-centered floodgates is because Light and Dark are the most common and popular type. Dark is actually a few pegs above Light, making it objectively a better card. But meta ongoings do matter too. If you play in tournaments, you can never go wrong with both of them in your side deck, and some people even try to main deck one or the other and just try to be smart with the card. I've faced a DDD deck that ran Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, and he eviscerated me. Even though that card counters his own deck, he knew how to time the activation to where all of his effects had already resolved and he was ready to go, and I was screwed. I tell this degrading tale because I just want to emphasize how useful these cards can be. You gotta go Sheen Brain on them. I don't care. King of the Skull Servant gets to be in this video. And do you know why? Look at him. Look at how many sidemen this unit has killed, probably in 5 minutes or less too. And he still hasn't had enough. Those hands are just asking for more. If you think I'm risking beef with this hype beast in hell, nah, just put him on the list. My homie Bonds, level 21, 40, and 45, yeah. Level 1 Dark Zombie with no stats, yeah, original attack of King is 1,000 times the number of King of the Skull Servants or just regular Skull Servants in your graveyard. And then, when it's destroyed by battle, you can banish either a King or Skull Servant from the graveyard to special summon King again. This dude gets swole, beats up 4 lesser skeletons, and you're looking at enough hate to one-shot you. And it sure looks like he can take out a lot more than 4. It has its own archetype in Duel Links that actually has a functional gimmick deck that involves banishing Skull Servants from the graveyard for advantage and then returning them to the graveyard with the quick play burial from the different dimension when King attacks directly, faking your opponent out completely. That didn't happen to me trying to Valk Pass with Necros or anything. Masked Hero Blast, baby! The second best mass change target in Duel Links history. How you doing? Has to be summoned with mass change, an unofficial fusion spell that's also a quick play. Contribute any hero to special summon a masked hero from your extra deck of the same attribute as the monster you tributed. Mostly, that's going to be Masked Hero Anki because, again, Dark. When he's summoned, you can target an opponent's monster and have its attack permanently. Then during either player's turn, you can pay 500 life points, then target one spell and trap card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. Effect-wise, it pales in comparison to Anki, but he sees play because the best hero monster in the game by a mile is Stratos, and Stratos is wind attribute, making Blast a toolbox card more than anything, but has its uses, sees play, available in the game at just a single copy by leveling up Jaden Ubel to level 45, and I'm sorry, but level 45? Mate, you're not even making Koga look bad. 45 for this? Looking like he tried out for the Super Quants, aiming for the Ouroboros pilot position, but then Masked Hero Blast true height became canon, and it turns out he couldn't even reach the steering wheel. I can't go in on Masked Hero Blast like that and then let Volcanic Wall slide, and you're not off the hook. Aster Brody, level 45, if you got that joke, I love you. Continuous spell available at a single copy in the game. Once per turn, you can send 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, inflict 250 points of damage to your opponent for every pyro monster sent. You cannot declare an attack the turn that you do this. The whole 250 damage or whatever, no one gives a flying money. This is a poor man's Charge of the Light Brigade first and foremost, and since we can only run 2 of those, it's our third basically. And by our, I mean Block Dragon enthusiasts, baby. But like also Witchcrafters and Dinos, even Crystron runs it from time to time. It's a good card. Huge power creep potential though. So that's gonna do it for the second part in the best character level up cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I've gotten through most of them in Duel Monsters and GX, so we should be getting some 5Ds and Zexal representations in the next part. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in my next video.